I grew up in the village whereby lights no day till now. If you don't go to the farm, you can't sell to eat. And the market sells twice in a week. If you go outside those days, the village laws will catch up with you. I grew up in a village where you have 80% thatched house. You know what thatched house is? Houses that are moth and rafter. Palm fruit that they used to build the roof. That's the kind of village I grew up from.
Wow. The last person that said something like this was Chief Afe Babalola, but he grew up in the 1930s.
Oh my God. He's still there till now. I grew up in the village, and you have to go to the stream before you have water to drink. I have to go. Predominantly, that is what they use for drinking water.
But how was the stream? The stream was nice, Abi. I'm sure as kids used to bath inside it.
Now the phrase, if I go there, I will go there to shower. I will go there to shower. If not for security, I would have taken my kids to Nigeria and take them to that stream to shower, so that they understand when daddy says, go back and do this. They will understand. During farming season, that's when we make some quick money by going as a group to clear farmland for people, and they will pay us as young people. My hands used to be very hard, and those money dues were like, it would bring out some rashes in my hands. I used to put my hands in the pocket. Yes. So I grew up in the village. When I first got admission to University of Ibadan, now money don't make me go there now because my parents couldn't afford it. That was why I got angry. I left home because I had admission. I was still 15. I just turned 15, and the following year I got that admission. That same year I was not yet 15, when the WIAC, everything came out. Now money don't make me go. I always wanted to be a doctor, but I got pharmacy, but I couldn't because of money. Yes. So it's still a village, as I'm talking to you. Still a village. Predominantly farming, local farming. There is no industry. There is no, as a matter of fact, Akwa Ibom State Airport is the cut part of my dad's wood to build it. Despite that, the fact that the airport has gone in that neighborhood is still predominantly very, 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 very rural. Yeah, that's the village I grew up from. There is a guy, some coppers that served in my village. So when I talk about Odobo, so one of them said, you are from Odobo. The guy laughed. He couldn't believe it. I said, that's where I grew up from. That's my village. You know what I mean?
When you say village boy, I always think, hey, Wilfred, make you come
you thought that
sweet.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
That's why Obonge village.
That is why sometimes I can't do more than myself. I can't, because I knew when I was in the village, when I was freaking so broke, like food no day to chop. My mommy was a classroom teacher. They paid her was not up to 2,000 naira a month. And they will owe them salary for like 3 months, 4 months.
On top 2K.
On top 2K. It was when Abubakar came to do harmonization that they now added some little money to their salary. It was extremely bad. My dad voluntarily retired because he was victimized and oppressed for speaking the truth. My dad studied and grew up in London. So my dad is one of those people that I had to take a lesson from him. My dad no book, I took after him, but he did not know how to monetize the book. And he can't allow Nigeria to use his head. So me, I thought, it can't happen like that for me. I got to get sense. Why you can't go UK? Can't come back. As you go for full scholarship, as you come back, you pass Lagos, you pass Uyo, can't come back village. And your friends will go there with you. They came back and carry their family and go back. And you say me, you made that mistake. Even if the village people enter all the meeting, you know, go walk. That they freeze.
Make I ask you,
See,
all those things where they talk about village people say you go see winds, they fly for afternoon. Is it true? No lie.
please, I will share one story with you.
Hey.
So, my daddy's house is deep in the village. From the main road to my daddy's village is thick woods, very thick, and we've known that our road to be very, very frightening. Either way, we come out to go night groove and all that. Night groove is burial. No, we say that party. Burial, person die.
No, we say a nightclub.
You understand? So, and witches operate. We see them. Dangerous. So there was this fateful night.
Do you see them spiritually or you see them physically?
Wait, that they freeze. This one I was not told. I was the one involved. And then there are snakes in the village which can actually strike, which it does strike. But we do have a natural plant that when you carry it in your hands, when the snake smells it, it stays. As long as you carry it, and if you chew it when you're going out, if it strikes you, you don't get hurt. But this particular day, I went out. It was late night. I'm sure it was almost 12. So, you know, palm wine has a special tree, not the regular palm fruit tree that they take palm wine out from. There is a palm wine tree that has some rope on the body. I don't know how they call it. It's a palm wine tree specially made for that. It pulls out palm wine from it. Nice tree, natural stuff. So they have them plenty in that wood as you go through that particular street of mine. Our house seems to be the first house, but it's a long woody road, thick forest. Here am I coming in the middle of the night. That it freeze, I'm not kidding you. There was lightning on that palm wine tree like this from up to down. All my body was so big, I couldn't lift my legs. I saw this thing. I waited for like 5 seconds, maybe 5 minutes. I couldn't lift my legs walking. How I walked past that place, when I shared the story, they said you were lucky they didn't blind you. It's witches and wizard thing is, I would say it's a hobby in my village. It's a hobby.
So you could just go collect winch.
They will all go give you, if you not shine your eye, they will give you, mostly they will give you when you are ignorant. They'll give it to you. You go use and they operate for your village, me for your family, anyhow they go. So it's very true. It does exist. But if you allow it, that is when it has a grip on you.
Sorry. So when the lightning was entering the tree.
We were not entering, it was, why would you want to see lightning in the middle of the night on the palm tree? I mean, on the palm wine tree.
And it wasn't raining.
It wasn't raining. It was not the middle of the day.
Did you see people gather, or you just saw only the light?
The light is okay. I'll tell another one. So, this guy will sleep in one room. He will not come out. You don't touch that door in his house. So, apparently, when he stays, he will go out as a python. He's a witch, a wizard, I mean. He will go and grab eggs in somebody's poultry. Plenty eggs. So the owner of the poultry, you know, poultry, ideally, the layers are supposed to lay at least one egg every 24 hours. So apparently, the owner of the poultry was losing significant amounts of revenue. The eggs were not adding up. So he got some juju to check what was going on. Lo and behold, this guy had gone out as usual, as a python, to pick up these eggs. Just about when he was about leaving, the juju that was installed there struck the fool. He couldn't move that night. So the owner of the poultry, when he woke up in the morning, he allowed everybody to come and see him. I went there. The python was talking as human.
You saw the python talk as human?
Daddy Freeze, this is village things. Don't mess around with these guys. They are not playing. And then, because of, you know village now, they beg. So the guy said, the egg where this guy don't steal from him, he reach a bill house, reach Linton, like where you go put a roof. If he agrees, you go do him, then he go free him. It was one short broom like this. After he agreed, the family was so ashamed. Remember, the room he sleeps, nobody touched it. Because if you had gone into that room to touch his body, when the body returns, he won't fit into it. It was one short broom that they hit it and the thing disappeared. I was in the village.
You saw the thing disappear?
Daddy Freeze. This one in the village. I can tell you so many village things. I grew up in the village.
You know, you come regularly, so you're going to give us one village gist anytime you come. This one is enough for us to hold body.
I grew up in the village, like concentrated village. That is why, like I always say, I don't take any material things so personal, because when those things know they will survive, people are still in that my village, they are still surviving and they're very happy. So now you can't get one small thing, you won't on the show, say you don't arrive. No, it doesn't bug me. It comes, you go. After all, I can still go back to my village and continue my old, village life. It doesn't change anything. Village, real village things. Yeah. So, having said this, you find out that myself, Daddy Freeze, and a lot of us listening, we were born during the millennial time. They told us a lot of things. We saw a lot of things. But now, this is the Gen Zs. In fact, we've even moved to Gen Z's Alpha. So things have changed over the years. Digital has set in. The things your parents told you back in the millennial time, they are obsolete. They've expired. You went to college to study where they did not introduce you to digital opportunity. They didn't tell you about computer. They didn't tell you about what we are seeing today. They didn't tell you about internet because they didn't know. Don't get me wrong. Our parents only shared what they knew. As a matter of fact, they shared us with miracles that don't exist anywhere. I'm sorry to say it. They make me like it is the digital things we are enjoying today. They made it look like it is the hard work you put in to make money today. Miracle. Unfortunately, that is I stand to be corrected. Miracle don't exist. The only time I believe in miracle is when STEM cannot solve that problem. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. If those
as I do you like this, I saw somebody to do like this for Facebook.
If those 4 things cannot solve that problem, then talk to me about miracle. But I can tell you 99.9%, either of those 4 things, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, will always provide solution for you. I believe in my creator, God. So after God, for me, it is science. Miracles don't exist, and they painted us with miracles, and you are sitting down there waiting for a miracle to happen. You go wait till thy kingdom come. And science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is the way to go. These 4 things has a process. They have a process that we don't want to go through. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. The things our parents told us during the millennial days, 80% of them are obsolete. Very obsolete. So,
hold on, sorry. Somebody said something. Make I just quickly address them. They said, you don't believe in miracles, but you believe in your village juju. Your village juju is an authentic black man's experience.
Black magic.
Your miracle is what your pastor sold to you. Wilfred, when we are done with this live, send me your email address. One man where they do healing up and down, where even get healing school. One person where attend the school, say when they go there, they teach people how to scam. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you see original village juju, you call Jesus, Jesus go run, leave you. The reason why they were able to the white people were able to conquer us is because they made sure we're disunited. Because one-on-one, you cannot use Jesus to scatter native juju. Native juju never get your time. We go there, Jesus, go and rebete, rabata,
you want to play with Amadioha? I mean, you want to play with Shango?
This is African people. Culture. Do you think they mumble nonsense, arabata, rebete? By the time they start calling those incantations, Baba, you go there all right.
You go there all right.
You are telling me you don't believe in miracle. Which miracle? 99% of what you are seeing online as miracle. I was watching one pastor today. He was saying, he went to one house. They say one man won't buy. He come begin they pray for the guy. After a while, I saw see that the people know the thing. They come begin they pray heavy prayer. God no go let you see better winch.
See, that is what African people, or we as African, we use our own exposure or the little that our creator Oluwa Abasi Chuku showed us. Oyibo brought us God, which is God. It's a nomenclature. No disrespect. That is what Oyibo brought us. But that's not where I'm going to. My focus is this. If you are not adopting a growth mindset where you move away from miracle money, it don't exist. And I told you that my village people, they are doing the juju, they are doing the witches and wizards. They are still living in poverty. Okay, do you want to also live in poverty? That's what I told you. I grew up to see this, but I decided to take the bull by the horn to change my own narrative. As a matter of fact, that is free. Chunk of my village people will live for Lagos. They will do a model. House boy, house girl. You know Calabar people now. Point. Errand boy, errand girl. I did it too, but I knew that's not where I belonged. I decided to follow my Yoruba people where they say now book be their own. I said I want to read book and become an elite. So at the end of the day, the decision and the choice is yours. But as of today now, we are living in the digital world. I must confess to you. Tech is taking over, and I can tell you the next 2, 3, 4 years, you might not be relevant again in your industry. And this is where I am always very, very polite to bring Daddy Freeze into this conversation. When I knew Daddy Freeze, he was doing analog. He was working. This Instagram, we didn't know where Instagram was going. We're just having fun with it. We didn't know. But you see what he has done? He decided to digitalize his skill set as a journalist. What are you digitalizing? We don't have factories. We don't have labs. We don't have research centers where you go to exercise your brain power. Okay, now they've brought us tech. There are certain techs that you can jump into without going to the lab to work on codes, to work on programming. But you can plug into those like data analysis, business analysis, product management. You definitely took a lot of courses in college. And these are affordable for you to monetize from the comfort of your. That if he doesn't leave his house now, that is where he sits. He is doing digital journalism. He's a veteran journalist. If some of you don't know what he does, he's a journalist. That is what he has done for years, consistently. If they take away this internet, Daddy Freeze will go back and work for radio station or TV station.
As I am like this, they give me offer every day. I still they get radio job offer. Now me just get the power.
Yes, so if they take away internet today from a lot of us, do you have something you can fall back on? Daddy Freeze has a job. He's a journalist. He's a journalist. So today, I want to introduce you to digital tech opportunity. You don't need to know coding. You don't need even to have degree. You don't need to have had computer background. I studied chemistry, Federal Polytechnic at Ekiti. When I go that school, Afe Babalola was our chairman, governing council. That's when I first met him. He's a genius. Whenever he comes to talk to us, he will come down there and talk to us. He's a genius. I didn't know that the land that was opposite the school was his property, where he was getting ready to build the unit. Yeah. So think about it. Today now, people are sitting down at home and making money. I came to the US to train as a pilot, but some few things made me make that decision. One, pilot was going to be taking me away from my family. I be no one make another man they help me for house. I be Calabar man. That's number one. Number two, pilot don't get paid well like they pay tech. I said this all the time in the US. If by the time they want to pay me the money I'm collecting now as a pilot, I would have been retiring with gray hair on my head. Now as I'm young now I need the money. Now, speaking about process, a lot of us don't want to go through process. I don't care about the course you read in school. You still have your mind, you have your brain, you can read, you can think, you can transition. And I tell young people, especially men, that if it's when you are younger, let's say 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, even 30, you will see, say, because you know to get money, structure not too day, your neck go long, you know go too fine. But when they enter like 35, 40, you will see, say, you will come they grab, you will come they get some body structure. At that point, stability is setting in because money don't dey your hand. Okay. Some young girls that would not talk to you when you were younger, they will come at your beck and call. Now, it is not that you are handsome or you are ugly. It is because there is stability in your pocket. So it is expedient that when you are young as a man, spend time to build a sustainable process that will offer you a long-term money in your pocket so you can control. So that if you waste your younger age doing nonsense, that if Freeze was building his journalism career, can't you see he's cashing out? If you are hitting 40, you still don't know where you are going to. You don't know what you are doing. You will be so broke. Those young girls, including your wife, they're going to use you as errand boy. That's not what you want to happen. I introduced to you today, one, quantitative analysis. With qualitative analysis, you can sit in the comfort of your house. After you have been trained, you make money. Even if it's $8 you make a month, I can tell you for a while, you will be fine. And you live in Nigeria. That's 1 point something million. A lot of people are cashing out of that money. Out of that program. Now, some of you, even JAPA, you are outside of the country like I was. I used to work 110 hours a week. Was it fun for me? No, it was just a means to an end. I knew it was just going to be a matter of time I was going to stop. You don't need coding. You don't need programming. Business analysis is what I started with in the corporate space. Business and data analysis. I teach this class as well. You can learn this and you cash out big time. Some of you might say Scrum Master is saturated, but people are still getting a job out of it. You cannot be a business analyst without knowing what a Scrum Master does or what a product owner and product manager into. You will definitely want to explore all this. How about lean portfolio management? How about release train engineer? These are opportunities that you can delve into. You don't need coding. You don't need programming. I see somebody mention cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is good, but here is my caveat. That was my first love. If you are not a citizen of that country, think about it yourself. If you are not a citizen of that country, why would they bring you into their security territory in their organization? I'm working as a product manager now since Valentine 7. Yes, product manager and business analysis, they are brothers and sisters. They are. I teach all these classes. I have told you guys I have 31 IT certifications. I teach about 9 of them. Now, some of you might want to reach out to me. You're not reaching out to me because you know what you want. You are reaching out to me because you want to use my village head, my village sense to determine what you want to do. Please don't do that. I have a class called ZIT Masterclass. Check the link on my profile. Coach Wilfred Asuko. Register for that class. Come there. But if you know exactly what you want, then you can shoot me a DM or you use the details right in front as
Let me give them the number, Wilfred.
Yeah.
+1 860 634 8336. That's for WhatsApp. Don't call the number. WhatsApp that number now. Some of you are saying all Lamba. The people that said all Lamba 6 months ago, the ones that did not say Lamba, some of them don't begin to chop the money. They lazy Nigerian youths. Lamba. You want us to come and gist?
If you say Lamba, I don't have a problem if you say Lamba. But before you conclude that it's Lamba, I have a free class coming up next weekend. Not this one, the upper one, 6 and 7. I have a free Scrum Master class. Check the link on my profile. Go and register. www.zitworldwide.com. Check the events folder. You will see it. Register. It's free. It's 16 hours. It's a certification class. I won't offer you the certification, but I'll give you the full lesson for it. It's a gift from me to you. So you can register and come. It's a free class. You know how much it costs me to learn that class and to use it to come and work. 0411. I want to see you in that class. When you come, I will prove to you that it is not a Lamba. You can go to my page and check it out. I don't pay. Come. That class is $575 to get a certification, but you can come over there and then you should be fine. Someone says, me just 2+ my master's in cybersecurity. Of course, don't get me wrong. That was my first love. I actually started a program in Harvard Extension School for cybersecurity before my auntie sat me down and gave me that advice I just shared with you. Don't get me wrong. Some people are able to get the compliance side of things. But a lot of people, they struggle. Some of them will go as far as going to join military so they can gain clearance to be able to get into the cybersecurity space. Now, many people will be wondering, can somebody in Nigeria also benefit from this? I have a lot of people in Nigeria who are doing this. This is the 9th or 10th time I've been to Daddy Freeze. Yes, this is the 9th or 10th time. I'm not sure anybody has called Daddy Freeze, except the only one person that called. We went to court. I went to court with that person. Yes, I was called Daddy Freeze. Say, oh, I paid Wilfred the money. He did not come through with what he said he was doing. I'm always live on social media. My page is open. I run continuous coaching day after day. I meet with a team of 6-figure. Now, you can. And I have people who are in Nigeria making 6-figure. Making mad 6-figure. And some of us are still saying it is not. Why? Because you are looking for miracle. They've soaked miracle into our head. Miracle is not going to put money in your pocket. Miracle is that resource that is bringing you as slave in front of a fellow human who calls himself a geo. But you see, what you need is update your skill set with these digital skills. Is it a crime if you learn Excel and you know it very well? Use it to do data capture alone. I have lost count of how many single mothers I have given scholarship for qualitative analysis who are cashing out as I'm talking to you. I wish I could show you one of them. Yewande my PayPal to collect the money he's making out of that qualitative analysis. And just so you guys know, I don't make money from qualitative analysis. My mentees are the one teaching it. I don't make a dime out of it. No. My mentees, they from my platform. I am advertising for them. You guys will go there. They will teach you. They will also help you to monetize what you have learned. I don't make a dime out of it. I don't make a dime out of it. No, I don't. Especially those of us that are in Nigeria, that you are still complaining that, oh, you don't have anything to do. Please, go get yourself a laptop. Why would a man graduate from college and he has no laptop in 2024? And then he's going to buy a phone for 1 point something million. Why would a young girl go to buy iPhone for 1 point something million, but when you ask them to buy a laptop just for 200,000, 300,000, they complain and tell you 1 million reasons why it's not visible. Yet that laptop would have offered them continuous earnings every single month. What you need as a young man, as a young woman, as of today, you need a laptop and a good internet. Sit on your desk and learn one skill set. You know how many remote jobs are on the internet? And guess what, guys? You'll be paid in hard currency. If I have not done this to so many people, then I will not be here talking to you. I have brought several people on my platform. It's not like I paid them. Some people don't want you to know that they are making 6-figure. That 6-figure mad. That is why when some people are crying, let me tell you something. If you are listening to me and you're a guy, if you are making mad 6-figure in America, your wife will not throw you outside of the house. Your wife will not throw you outside of the house. Recently, I was posting the kind of meat and pomo that I eat. I go to the farm and choose the cow I want. They will kill it. I must make sure the cow is very strong and old. I don't eat meat from the normal stores because those meat, me affair, it doesn't look good. It doesn't have taste. I go to the woods, to the farm, and point, this is what I want. They will kill it. We will share it, and then we'll bring it to the house. You need to chop belly food before you say you won't go buy cow. So you say, oh, they suffer in America. No. Check very well. In as much as you relocate, even when you went for NYC, when they posted you to an NYC location, I can tell you for a fact, it took you some time to settle down. It's the same thing. When you now move from a different continent to another continent, you need some time to settle down. And that time is a process time, is a learning curve. If you have a plan, if you have a coach who will cut soup for you and show you what to do, in a short while, you're supposed to have had a career where you focus and you grow. But no, when you come and you're chasing all this minimum wage, why won't your wife send you a message? Daddy Freeze, why would a young man who is married come and be driving truck from one state to the other? Your neighbor will service your wife for you now. Hey. I mean, it is that.
Hey, Willie.
Oh, yes. Because you are out there, she's at home by herself, she's cold. If it's a very cold state.
What a life.
What do you expect? So if you do it for a while, transition back to something you can do so that you can also have time and spend with your family and watch over your kids. Like I tell, what do you do about coding? Please leave my sister alone. Okay? So, yes, Nyaki is tough. Don't get me wrong. We all did the menial jobs. We did all those crazy stuff. But, this IT space just brought us peace of mind. When I tell you peace of mind. If you do business analysis, I'm starting a new class on April 1st. And it's going to run both in the afternoon and then at night. You can choose to join anyone. Again, you can choose to reach out to us on the text message that you see. I mean, on the number 860 +1 860 634 833. You see, you can join that class. That class is 20 days bootcamp. You can ask me all the questions in the world.
Everything within your mind, you go ask.
You feel ask me. It's a coaching class. It's a bootcamp. I will teach you, and then as well, I will coach you. Yes. If you come to the free class first weekend in the month of April, 6th and 7th, where I will teach you Safe Scrum Master. You can ask me any question you want to ask me. I'm always willing to tell you, but it is only when you begin to sit for my one-on-one, that's when you know that, okay, he's a coach. He needs to be paid.
Shoe get size.
Shoe get size. But
I'm
as long
gonna
as you
give you
come,
thumbs up.
try to come to the ZIT masterclass. That one is $150. It is 2 days. It's going to be about 6 to 10 hours. I will give you all that guidance that will make you make that decision of what you want to do. Yes, that's what you guys want to use.
Somebody says, I want to learn Scrum. That's
okay,
the guy
fine.
right there. Let me give
That's
you the number.
That's for free.
Hold on, guys. Take down this number. Get a pen and a paper. Get your phone notepad. This is the most important part of the session, because at the end of the day, you say preach, preacher, nod your head and all, but then the preacher don't go in house, go meet him wife, go chopping for more way one chop. You, the message not you see him again. But the action point is, all you need to do is just send, hello, I just saw you on Daddy Freeze live, I'm interested. Even if you go sleep, forget. Anytime you remember, respond to you, the conversation continues. The number is, take the number down now, +1 860 634 8336. I'm going to take that number again, but don't forget you can also email coaching@zeedworldwide.com. Zeed is spelled Z-E-E-D or Z-E-E-D. World, W-O-R-L-D. Wide, W-I-D-E.com. Zeedworldwide.com. Coaching@zeedworldwide.com. Send an email now to that number. Many of you, someone said pin the number, is right there pinned. Some of you are better at WhatsApp. All of you get WhatsApp. Inside that WhatsApp, you they toast people girlfriend, they toast people wife. This is an opportunity for your WhatsApp to be useful for more than gossip. Take
That's
the
right.
number down again. +1 860 634 8336. I'll take the number one more time. +1 860 634 8336. Send a WhatsApp message right now and pick up the conversation with Coach Wilfred Asukwo. Continue.
Thank you,
Wilfred.
Now, some of you might be skeptic. How about I didn't attend college? Oh, I attended Polytechnic. Oh, I did this in the university. That doesn't matter as of today. I have people who had no degree. They are working and making mad 6-figure. Yes. Mad 6-figure. He had no degree. As a matter of fact, I have 3 of them. Now, regardless of which college you attended, it doesn't define you. I attended a Polytechnic and I studied applied chemistry. Today, I am not working with that degree. It only serves as a teenager. And for those of you that care to know, I got my master's without PGD, but I had HND.
How did you get your master's without PGD? Let's even talk about that. How was that?
Yeah, so there's something called evaluation. So you will transcribe your result with a body called WES, World Education Service, www.wes.org. Those ones will give you an equivalent of your credits. So they gave me an equivalent of what I graduated with, and they gave me bachelor's. So with that, I used it to apply directly for my master's, and that was it.
Well, what was your grade leaving Polytechnic?
I had 3.2 something. So after they evaluated it, it came to 3.15.
Okay, but that is a second class upper or
it was an upper credit.
Upper credit.
So it was transcribed. Now, likewise too, even those of you that you want to come for grad school, which I also offer that guidance. If you want to secure scholarship here in North America with your HND, with your bachelor's, whatever that you have, as long as you're ready to put in the work. And please, this is a caveat. Do not reach out to me on behalf of somebody. I will not listen to you. Whoever that must be. If you reach out to me on behalf of your family in that regard, I will not take on that person. Distraction. So, regardless of who you attended, so stop shoving your setback on or excuses on, oh, if I had studied this, if I had studied that, or if I went to this college, or if I went to that college. It doesn't count. Maybe your poor parents is what you want to give an excuse to. Okay, fine. Your parents were poor. Now that you have grown, you are 25. How come you have not become rich? If it was easy, or you are runner. If you are 25 in 2024 and you are still complaining about your parents' status and all that, you are the status yourself. And then I talk about Godfather all the time. You don't need Godfather to do this. That's why I love America. If I need to switch my job, I just get up, apply, go on internet and apply, and I compete with every other person, and I'll switch my job. I'll still make the six figures. That the first was aware when I was looking for a new job, when I wanted to buy this house. I just went online and applied. I did interview, and I got a new job that met my need ASAP. So I moved from Polytechnic. I did menial jobs. Then from there, I got a job as in aviation as a cabin crew. Worked as a cabin crew for a while with Arik Air. Then I came to the US. That's when I came to train as a pilot. Remember, I studied applied chemistry. From applied chemistry, I went into aviation. From aviation, I came to the US, worked in the healthcare space for a while before I moved into the IT. So when it comes to transition, I'm the king of transition. If I just need it, I will transition. As long as it's a legit money I will make there, I will chuck my head in there. So I have worked as a business and data analyst. That was in the healthcare industry. I moved on to work as an agile coach in a utility company, Pacific Gas Electric. I'm currently working in the logistic company as a product manager. It's a tech company, actually. So you can see that I have transitioned over the last 9 years. I took my time to build a path and grow. So what are you doing with your time now as a young man? By the time you want to get now like us, like Daddy Freeze, do you still want to be begging for money, or do you still want to live complaining? You're supposed to be balling. So we've presented to you this opportunity so that you can tap into it. This was the reason why I set up Zit Worldwide, to be able to share and expose most of these things to a lot of young people. That the freeze, I have come to realize that Forex and cryptocurrency is an executive way that our oldies used to make some money. SEAM. I mean, we don't want to get into it, but it's a corporate way of doing it. And if you are good at it, you can do it. But here's my caveat. If you're just starting work and you know the money you are making is not good enough, is not plenty enough, don't risk it with Forex or cryptocurrency. Don't say I didn't tell you. I have a lot of clients who are fallen victim. If they did not have something to fall back on, they will go bankrupt. They will go back and begin to complain. That is not what I want you to find yourself doing. If you are making money when you just finished school or you just got this corporate job, invest in improving yourself the more. Create that comfort zone to become a subject matter expert in that field. Global certifications will set you apart. When I tell you I have 31 certifications, nobody sees my my credentials or my resume doesn't feel intimidated. You want to talk to me. You want to give me a chance. With my resume, I can apply to 7 to 9 jobs at the same time with one resume. Those are the things I bring to the table to share with you. It's not something that I'm told. It's something I'm doing. It took me time to learn them. It took me time to grow in the space. And if you don't mind, allow me to take you on the walk. Before I'm trying not to let Instagram cut this live because I know they might cut this live anytime soon. Hear me out. I have an Easter promo with $2,650. Hear me what you will get. You will get that safe Scrum Master. You get the safe product owner, product manager. You will also have 20 days business analysis with me, 20 days business analysis with me, and then you will also have a 2 weeks one-on-one. Take advantage of this offer. That's all those things I'm mentioning supposed to be $3,700, but I'm offering it till April 5th. Till April 5th. Take note, April 5th. You're not going to get it. And I'm not doing installments. $2,650. I'm taking off $1,050 away from it. If it's something you want to do, is a combo, and this is something you can do all within 1 month. And if you succeed to do this, okay, I have a community I call Community of Practice. It's not something you pay to join. It is my community that I put you up to mentor you until you get a job. But you would have had to meet all the expectations for that $2,650. It's a lot of work. Guys, it's a lot of work. I am emphasizing it. If you know you're not putting the work, don't bother to come here.
Don't
it's a lot
just
of work.
waste your time.
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. It's a lot of work. You have to fix your resume. You have to create your LinkedIn. You have to set up those job portals. You have to prep yourself on how to present yourself. Tell me about yourself. You should be able to articulate it. That's where I come in as a coach. So your communication has to be on point. If you're having too many space fillers, you need to shed them off. That's my duty as a coach to fix you that. We can get that done in 2 weeks. But with the 20 days bootcamp of BA, that should polish you completely if you are willing to learn. Now, if you meet all this in 1 month, gladly, on my own, you don't need to ask me. I will add you up to my community where you will network a lot of my alumni and you will learn from other people who are in the space, in this journey to the six-figure space. It is not part of the budget, but that's something from me to you so I can see you succeed. So if you want to venture into this, okay, then your $2,650 before April 5th, that is fine. After then, a lot of you know I don't do combo. You take it one by one. Wherever you stop, that's fine.
Ẹ gbà mí o, internet o. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. All right, guys, 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry for the network. Can you hear me? Hey, welcome back, Wilfred. Decking
Yeah.
Fortune says, I go unfollow you. You too they disturb my notification with live video. You no get work. You see, when poverty has decided that it wants to build an estate inside your idle mind, that is why you sound like this. Eh? You are here, we are here working. We are here trying to set you free from this poverty. Decking Fortune. Please remove the fortune from your name. You should be called Decking Misfortune. Because prior to today and from today, your life will always have that path of misfortune. Olori Bruku nie. Jadan Olori life mi oloshi. Is your type we are looking for. Please continue, Jare, my dear brother. Sorry for the network. We're any by. Who they look for you? Please
All right.
give me those numbers again. Let me pin them because a lot of people have already started entering my DM. Daddy Freeze, how do I get in touch with this man? How do I get in touch with this man? I say, Baba, just calm down. Don't mind our network. Oh.
All right. So I got it out there.
Okay, once I see it, I'm going to pin it. Awesome. That's right. That's it right there. Awesome. +1 860 634 8336. WhatsApp only, don't call, text only. Now, you said you have something you're doing in the next 2 weeks that is free of charge.
Yes.
Can we be acquainted with it, please?
Yes, Daddy Freeze. So remember the first time I came to your channel? That was what
Yes.
I did. I gave a $2,000 promo for business analysis, Scrum Master, product owner, product manager, and then a 4 months one-on-one coaching. It was that time, it was 4 months. Daddy Freeze, I worked like mad, as in you know how a lot they drop for your account like this. That was the one that took me to that particular month was what took me to court that I told you. But anyway, I have put a measure now to checkmate that. If you get on that, you have to sign some terms and conditions. Since then, I wasn't really into promo. And having grown over time, the cost of getting me on one-on-one now is been astronomically very high. A minimum of $1,000 and it's $500 per hour. And you can only maximize it for 2 weeks. So people have been asking me for, Fred, give us combo. Give us combo. So it's a combo. So what happened is this. So Scrum Master, Product Owner, Product Manager, Business Analysis, they are all non-coding, non-programming IT skills. And they all share similar and common skill sets. If you're a Scrum Master, you know what a product owner is doing, you know what a business analyst is doing, you know what a product manager is doing. If you're a product manager, you know what a Scrum Master is doing, you know what a business analyst is doing, and so on. So it's a combo. So if you decide to take that combo, you find out that by the time you are building your resume, you can use one resume to apply to 4 or 5 jobs. Someone says VN_274. Unfortunately, that's how the IT space is. That's why I'm telling you to come here. $500 per hour. And unfortunately, you don't even know where you are. That's how the IT space is. You see somebody that can dismantle generator and fix it back, they will not pay that person $100 per hour. But when you come to the tech space, they will pay you that amount of money. It's just the way the industry is.
Absolutely.
And you are coming to meet me on the one-on-one. I don't have benefit from you. You are not paying me for my benefit that my company is paying me. I'm spending my time to sit with you for a one-on-one. I am sorry. If it's not convenient for you for $500 per hour, I can tell you hundreds of people are paying for it. You don't have to come. So if you know your value, that is why I offer you 4 hours for 2 weeks, which is $2,000. If you know what you're supposed to do, you will definitely get up to speed with it. But this time around, I'm giving you a combo till April 5th. I will shut it. After then, you can go and take one by one. Just take it one by one. What is your specialty in cybersecurity? I'm not a cybersecurity professional. If you're asking me what is my...
They answer these people, they read their comments here, they tire.
If you want cybersecurity, I have a very good colleague, Prince Will. He's our friend here. I can give you his contact. He lives not too far away from me.
He's also my customer. He comes regularly.
Yes, he comes here regularly. I can vouch for him. He's a sound mind. He can teach you and he can also give you guidance. Absolutely. We work as colleagues in the industry. So, combo. It's a combo pack. You have Scrum Master, Product Owner, Product Manager, business analysis for 20 days, and then you also have me for one-on-one. Can you drop your LinkedIn? Is my name Wilfred Asukwo? That's my LinkedIn, Wilfred Asukwo. My name. Just take coach out. Go for Wilfred. All my platform is my name, Wilfred Asukwo. If you go to TikTok, it's Wilfred Asukwo. If you go to LinkedIn, it's Wilfred Asukwo. If you go to Facebook, it's LinkedIn and Wilfred Asukwo. If you come here, it's Coach Wilfred Asukwo. It's my name. I'm not using no guy name, nothing. It's my name. That's my village name.
Village name, oh.
That's my village name, oh. Now I did here. So please take advantage of that. Now, I saw someone say 1,500. Yes, there are some places you go to take Scrum Master class. They will tell you it's 1,500. Because you are a Mugu, they will collect the money from your hands. Now, the first Scrum body called Scrum Alliance, their Scrum Master is 2 days with certification. Is within that same amount I'm calling for you, between $500 and $600, 2 days. Safe Scrum Master is the higher version of Scrum Alliance. It is 2 days. It is within $500 and $600. So if you are going to pay $1,500 and they say they are teaching you Scrum Master for 10 weeks, you just fell mugu. And then when you finish, they will tell you to still pay money for the exams. You just fell a mugu. But you see, they are talking to a certified trainer. Now me get yam, now me get knife. It is nothing but $575 for 2 days, 16 hours. That's how it is. Now, some people are asking me, oh, here in UK, any free course you do, you will still hold certificate. So if you want I offer you a free class. You want me to give you the certificate. I don't own the certificate, sweetheart. I don't own it. It is a body that owns it. You pay, and that body would give you the exams you write for you. So I can't use my money to give you the certification. So I offer you the free class. Come to the free class. Learn. If the certificate resonates with you, you can pay for the certificate and then you have it. But if you are waiting for me to give you the certificate after I have taught you for 16 hours, you will send me go village. I don't want to go village. I go bankrupt. So please, the class is free. Now, speaking about business analysis, regardless whether you take the combo or you take only business analysis, which is $500. But if you want the hands-on is $500 separately, making it $1,000. Here is the thing. You can attend the one in the afternoon, which is from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. But if you want the one for the Eastern Time, which is at night, from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. 20 days, Monday through Fridays. When is the class starting? That business analysis is starting on Monday, April 1st. It's not April Fool, April 1st. Then on the 6th and on the 7th, I will teach the free Scrum Master class. So go to my website, or you DM me, or you WhatsApp me. I will send you the free class. You can sign up and then you can attend. It's free. It's free. But if you want the certification, you will have to pay for it. You want to teach BA for 10 days, 20 days. You're not hearing me. BA is 20 days, Monday through Friday. It is intense. Even though it shows 1 hour, but that class is usually more than 2 hours or 3. And interestingly, when you enter, you will not want to leave. I can tell you that for a fact. Now, until June, you have opportunity to join and join again. After June, I'm not doing that repetition again. When you attend it one time, you are good to go. When is the cybersecurity guy coming? Oh, he's coming anytime soon. I spoke with him 2 weeks ago. I think I mentioned that to Daddy Fris. He should be coming over here to talk to you about cybersecurity. So these are opportunities that are fast coming up. People are making fortune out of it. You do not want to live a menial kind of life from hand to mouth, from paycheck to paycheck. And then that is when you want to go and do real estate business. When you fail to do what you're supposed to do, that is when you become a victim for those that are offering you 30% return of investment or 40% return of investment. When you make some good IT money, you will not make that kind of a mistake because it's a hard-earned money. It is when you fail to do what you're supposed to do, you begin to look for shortcuts during your old age.
Hey, that's the worst time to look for shortcuts to old age.
Yes,
shortcuts.
that is when you begin to look for testimonies or you begin to look for miracles that don't exist anywhere. That is when you begin to look for someone that will take money from you and promise to give you 30%, 40% return of investment that don't exist anywhere. If it existed, how come any of these banks that have existed for years hasn't given anybody 30% return of investment? So, make money that will make you at least comfortable. If you want to go on vacation, you will go. If you want to go, back in the days, it was only people that are working with an oil company that goes to sleep in those luxury hotels that I see that the frees go to sleep in Lagos. But now, you see husbands, they will take their wife. This coming December, I'm taking my wife to sleep in Donald Trump Hotel. That's where she says she wants to spend. That's what we do every last weekend in every year. Before we roll over the next year, we'll go to a very classy hotel and spend some time. She told me she wants to sleep in Donald Trump. And Donald Trump Hotel is $1,000 per night.
Hey!
And she says she wants to be there for 2 nights. So I'm already committed to it. And then she has told me the upper year that if you see me, he says she wants to sleep in Marina Bay in Singapore. I am here. I don't save my money. Oga don't work the money because my wife married me when I was homeless. So I owe her anything she asks of me.
Take care of your wife.
You have to. When you were down, she was there for us.
Sabio don't even give you one advice. He say you can do your weekend in Montego Bay Hotel in Jamaica.
In Jamaica?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We're actually going for our birthday in Bahamas in August.
See as they call big things.
No, that's what
this is a village boy. This is a village boy that used to see winch in the bush.
Small things.
This is a village boy. I used to see winch in the bush. See where Destiny don't carry him go. You still day where they do anything they do, they slow.
That is exactly what you need to do. At least your basic things, you go come back. You will not be broke. Yes.
Some people will go and come back and they will be broke and broken.
I'm broke.
Even broke yourself.
You don't use miracle to go to those places. How many people have you seen share a testimony that, I just woke up and I got a full paid luxury vacation to Maldives and come back? How many people have you heard such testimonies? The rich people that go there, they don't use testimony to go there and come back home. They use money. They have to pay for it. You enter, you pay for the hotel. The food you are going to eat, you will pay. The shuttle you are going to use from one place to the other, in that place, you will pay for it. They know they use miracle take pay for them. Now money, now they take pay for them. So that money is what we are encouraging you now to put in the work to be able to make it.
Afford.
Sad part that some of us, we got married in older days where most of the things the Gen Zs are enjoying now were not there. Who said you cannot step up your game and give your wife the treats that the Gen Zs are enjoying? Eh? Who said you cannot give her that treat? Eh? Who said you cannot catch up? And as I saw somebody said, our parents did not used to buy hair for our mothers 200,000. That was their days.
That was their days now. When poverty wants to kill them.
That was their days. I can tell you now, this is summertime. My wife is changing her room for summer things. I can't stop her. I cannot say, oh, this, oh, that. No. This is their days. You have to at least adjust to the right, adjust to the left. But they didn't use mouth take adjust. Now money they take adjust, that's it.
Standard.
Now money. And if you did this our America, if you know they make that 6 figure, better one. In fact, right now 100 no they reach. If they leave this kind of big small big house where they live, so 100 no they reach you. You are looking at like 180 and above before you can say, okay, that 180 they touch you. So please take the bull by the horns, make a step. Your destiny right in your hands. It's not in anybody's hands. And when you go around with an entitlement mentality, I am sorry, it is not going to pay the bills. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything.
Nobody owes you jack.
It is good. It is scope. That's fine. The scope is working. If easy, go run the scope too. And see if it's going to work. Well, so this money is there. It's legit. Just take one IT skill set. And I can mention some of them again. Someone has been talking about cybersecurity here. That is good. Another gray area that a lot of Nigerians are not going to is DevOps. DevOps. Yes. DevOps engineering. When you do like AWS, Azure, DevOps, that is area that it feels there is one Cameroonian guy. He teaches that DevOps. Oh my God. Every 6 months, he has about 400 to 500 students in his class and he charges $4,000. Not kidding you. I know about 3 of them that are doing that. They teach
400 people times 4,000. 1.6 million every 6 months.
Every 6 months. Yes. DevOps engineers.
Wow.
I am not.
Somebody say, Wilfred, you are talking about all this big money and you are in the basement. House we get basement. Easy.
Who is talking?
Comedian. No. I don't want to cause him today.
No, please don't. So, the cause of this desktop in front of you will probably change your destiny. The person that is telling me that, look at the cost of that desktop in front of you is customized, will change your destiny. Look at it is basement. No, I don't rent my basement. I don't use ring light though. I use studio lights.
Even me, where I suppose get studio, I don't get this kind of lights.
So, basement is like a man's hut. This is where we hide to make money. That's where I sit down to coach. This is where I sit down to create content. That's where I sit down to coach. You can see I had a session with somebody. And if I need to use my Windows computers, I come here. That's my space.
I remember when you were setting this up, you were showing me pictures back then.
I was sending you pictures. That's my background there. It is not fake. It is not...
It's not cutting. Tell them, yap me, Wilfred, yap me. It's not cutting.
See, so basement is where I love to be. It's quiet. It gives me You don't want to
People
stay
will
where
get
my
sense say your man cave.
man cave. Good. I call it man cave. Man cave. In fact, let me show you how complete it is. Who was talking? So watch you. So if you come here, you can see it has a bathroom. You see, it has a full bathroom. See, full bathroom. Now, if you come here, after if I don't walk tired, I want sleep. I come inside this room and sleep. You see, it's a basement. Everything is in here. The only thing I don't have here is toilet. No, sorry, kitchen. So sometimes people come in here for in-person
Somebody say,
class.
show us the full house, please.
If you want to see the full house, I can take you upstairs.
Just 1 minute, take them upstairs,
Yeah.
because they are very stupid today. So I want to make them see, make them quiet.
So
house where I know when you they buy.
Before I take you upstairs, okay, I'll show you guys something. So the water here is a little bit bad. So when I bought this house, the first thing I did was to put a water treatment plant. You see that? That's a water treatment plant. That's $12,000. So I drink alkaline water. That's a water treatment plant. So water comes in here from water board. It moves into this and takes out all the hardness of the water. And every day, that thing is whitewashed with that salt. This $12,000. So I don't buy water from the store again. So that is one. No be poor people, they buy water treatment plant for house. All right. So I'll take you upstairs. All right, ladies. I hope you dressed up. Daddy's coming. You dressed up, right? Hello. Turn on the lights.
Hey, seeing fine children.
Turn on the lights.
This one's not be village picking. Oh.
Go and turn on the light from your sitting room. All right. So I have upstairs there are 2 sitting rooms. These are for the girls.
Yeah, this is so funny.
That's their sitting room. This is where they play. You can see they have a big bin on the floor. That's for the kids.
That starts being bad.
Yes. That's their sitting room. So when you come out of here,
children, no.
This is the kitchen. You remember I was showing you some fish the other day. The fishes are still there.
Hey.
So you see,
they give your butter children dry fish chop.
That's what we eat though, that is freeze. We're African people here. That's our, it's like a small place in the kitchen when we take the chop small things as they cook. So that's the kitchen right there. Now when you move out of here, you come this way. You have the garage is here. You see that massive refrigerator? Inside this massive refrigerator, you have some. Okay, so you see the pomo I told you that we just went to buy.
That pomo where we see, chai.
Yeah. We just stock them here. We have enough to eat for the year. So this is the garage. It takes 2 cars. That the freezer, I'm bringing in a Mercedes here anytime soon.
Chai.
This is what God is doing for us. So. All right.
2-car garage.
Yes, it's 2-car garage. Yeah, it's right there. So if you can stay here, you turn on that. It will open that guy there.
Hey. One small button.
Yes. And you press it again. You just close it up for you.
Haters. Show you they see.
All right. Then, when you come in here, this is the entrance.
Somebody say, wow.
You guys well there. All right. That's the bus there. This is a boss sitting room and grandma. See them.
I'm greeting
So this
them.
is for the adults.
And
the freeze.
I'm greeting you, ma.
Greeting, sir.
All right. So this seems to be our little yeah, it's live. So this is the dining. So those of them that say the 6 figure no good, I beg go. It's very,
Some
very
people say
good.
they live for basement. They live for basement. Don't show us 2 parlor now. If you get 2
It's
parlor
good.
inside basement, it shows us car garage. The garage they open, they close. Basement get garage.
All right. So then we have to go upstairs. This is one floor. This is the middle floor, basement, middle floor. So from here, if you go up, it takes you to different rooms. There are 4 rooms upstairs. So we start with the visitors room. That's a visitors room. And then you come out here.
Let's go to my room.
This is the girls' room. That's the girls' room.
That's our room to sleep.
And it has a bathroom here. The bathroom is full. It's a full bathroom over here.
Then let's go to grandma's room.
That's grandma's room. Yes? And then that's my room over here.
Yeah.
That's my room over here. So there are 4 rooms. Turn off the grandma's room. Main lights. So the basement is just my cave where I go to hide.
You see, let me tell you something, Wilfred. And a lot of the people talking. If you know Wilfred's story, you will be grateful for how far he has come by himself, without any what is it called? Without any godfather or any rich father. At 14, he gained admission to the university. He could not go and study medicine because the parents did not have money. He went from a village that does not have electricity, where witches and wizards do regular meeting, to where he's living by himself in a bigger house with his beautiful children, his wife, and his mother-in-law. I want to ask you a question.
Boston 47. You don't have to say that, okay? Go online.
I don't block
When you
enough
go on,
people
it's
for
a public
here.
record.
Where is the person? Where is the person? I don't block enough people here.
The house no reach 400K. That's fine. Go online and check my record. It's a public record.
Baba, make I tell you something. Make I tell you something. People like to estimate. That's how I went to the UK. I stayed in Canary Wharf in an apartment. The apartment was so nice. I just tell my wife, I say, baby, we can buy this apartment too. For my mind, I think it's like 300 or 350,000 pounds. I say, we begin to save the money. Now Google, and we're staying in a 2-bedroom house. Now Google the next apartment we did for sale. 1 bedroom. They say 1.5 million pounds. 1 bedroom apartment, 1.5 million. I don't just bother check the 2-bedroom one.
Free Minden. The house is $4,100 a month. It's 15 minutes away from the White House. Interestingly. It's not just for anybody.
He's staying in Washington, 15 minutes from the White House. I know they hear word. I know they hear word. Even if the house is $100,000, 90% of people in America do not make $100,000 a year. And if you make $100,000 a year, you go spend all on house. You know, go chop. You know, carry the weight they carry.
Daddy Freeze, I was responding to that. So when I'm telling you that come and make 6 figure, you know exactly what I'm talking to you about.
Sabio, we be OG for Yankee, we Sabi as Yankee be. He say ignore them. He knows.
Well, as much as I want to ignore them, when you offer public services, a lot of Nigerians will always want to validate what you're saying. They will. It takes a lot for someone to remove 2,650 that it frees to give you. So ignoring them is like, for me, I don't empathize with what is running through their mind. They will feel it's not possible. You know what I mean? They'll feel it's not possible.
Big shout out to Big Spence.
Yeah.
He say even if na Nashville you dey, this house try. Asukwo, please. You see, let me tell you something. When I was in the university, a guy brought a convertible Benz to toast a girl in school. He brought the Benz to see his girlfriend. Apparently, girlfriend don't go house. He can't they drive around school, you know, see anything. And now, Igbo guy, you know those local Igbo guys, we know if he talk plenty. He just see one fine girl stand for main road. He just drive beside her, park. He press one button, the convertible open. He enter inside the boot. He press another button, the convertible close back. He press one button, the suspension go down. He press another button, the suspension go up. He can't wind down in glass, look at the guy, say, you agree? You know if you talk plenty, you don't know waiting to talk. The next thing we just see the girl stretch hand, open door, enter the motor, sit down. No need for long convo. No need for conversation or fight. It is what it is. Do you want to learn from Wilfred? Because we need to round off before they come and kick me away. Do you want to learn from Wilfred? But let me tell you, your house did wonders. So there were like 200 people, 220 people. By the time you start to show house, you don't enter nearly 500 now.
I know.
Now, they don't toast them with moto. The question is, you agree? You don't see now. Some of you don't did that America how many years? The basement.
And interesting, like I said, I live in, and I am not saying, I say this with all sense of humility. I live in the most expensive black neighborhood in America. It's called Bowie. You should go and Google it. The most expensive black neighborhood. And the reason is why it's the most expensive black neighborhood is because
somebody says, I came from YouTube to come and see house. Because we are like streaming on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook.
So, because this city shares the same boundary with DC, where the White House is, so a lot of black people that are being annihilated out of the DC, the next town they come to build house and set up businesses is in Bowie. So it makes Bowie very expensive. I live 15 minutes away. Myself and Prince Will. You know Prince Will now?
Yes.
You got chop belly food to buy house for Bowie. And it's in the middle of everything.
Guys, if you enjoyed the session and you are interested in learning how, you see, you don't laugh. You don't cruise. Once Daddy Freeze ends this session, your reality will dawn on you. You've been in America for 9 years. Hungry still they beat you like say you be thief. Some of you hungry don't put tire for your neck. You don't pop a trailer to light match.
Owns me in Baltimore, where crime rate is very high. Things are cheap over there. Interestingly, things are cheap over there. I'm serious. No. Tell me about somewhere else.
Somebody say, oh, Bowie, that's very, very nice. So, hey. Somebody say, oh, God, you have tried for yourself. Kudos.
Yes, so I was strategic in choosing it because at the same time, if I want to sell this house out, Daddy Freeze, this house is barely 5 months now, right? It has appreciated by about $30-something thousand.
It's not like house in Lekki where they lose value.
It will never go down, it goes up. And like I said, it's 15 minutes away from the White House. So if you decide to say you want to buy a house here, just tie your hat, say you go chop your money well, but it's worth the investment.
Now,
and it's central.
please, a lot of people are now asking me for the number everywhere. They're asking me for the email. Their head don't scatter, their head don't bust. They form now. Someone in the form now. But don't worry, they will reach out to you via WhatsApp. The number is
Yes.
+1 860. They don't start, they reach you by WhatsApp now. They don't
My
see
phone
how
don't, my phone don't blow up.
plus
Yeah,
one
it
860
is not fake.
+1 860 634 8336. Send the WhatsApp message now. I'll give you that number again. Someone said I've reached out. I'll give you that number again. +1 860 634 8336. I'll take that number one more time after I give you the website address. The website address is very, very simple: www.zeedworldwide.com. Zeed is spelled Zeed. www.zeed, world, WORLD, wide, WIDE.com. www.zeedworldwide.com. The number
Oh,
is +1 860 634 8336. I'll take the number one more time: +1 860 634 8336. Thank you so much. Wilfred Asuko, your final thoughts as we close for the day.
okay. So, first off, like I said, I don't attach importance to material things. As a village child, I grew up in the village. People are still in my village. They didn't have anything. And I'm privileged to be this side of the world of things because I decided to change my narrative. So the choice is yours. Um, I always also say this not because of pride. I go to work. I've chosen to keep my day job so I can have multiple streams of income. So instead of you casting your mind with doubt and apprehension, you have a free class to attend for free first. And then if you enjoy what you get, then you can move forward with that. You don't have to be in the rush. Um, the combo that I've offered is very limited and it's for specific few people. I see a lot of people asking a lot of questions about a lot of things. You can't answer. I can't answer all of them at the same time. Now, if I choose to tour you around my little home, is to take away your doubts for a minute. Some people who are into real estate, they won't show you where they live. They won't even tour you around where they live. If you're doing business online, you also owe the people that you are serving transparency. The reason that I also tour you around with transparency. Because if I'm telling you that I am making 6 figure, and like you rightly said, and I'm in the basement, okay, it's a man careful. I've shown you where my family, they are chilling. They have their space. I have my space. But I leave it for you to make your decision. Those that value what we offer in the IT space, please take advantage of it. As ever, I want to thank Egbo for always creating time and for building a platform for us to share what we do. And this is another opportunity. We are not suffering in America. We are not suffering. We're not suffering. So if you hear one or two stories of men who are suffering, who are stressing, it's because they refuse to put in the work to make money. Unfortunately, it's not. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening and have a good morning.
Thank you so much, and God bless you.